We are live. Yeah. What's up, Cloud Life? Your favorite chart analyst back again. Cash Flow Nexus, you know what it is. Here we go, baby. Time to play with these charts. Let's go, Lord. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's share this. All right, tweet is out. What's up? What's up? Let me know if you're on here. What's up, Crawfish? How we doing, man? How we doing, baby? How we doing? Let's see. Bam. Boom. Okay, sweet. All right, good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Give me a moment. I'm just sharing this link. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm happy for you. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get this link out to Facebook, and then we'll be good to go. Give me a moment, man. So we got two of us on here, which is not too bad. We'll get some more people on in a second. I'm just wait and be patient. What's up, BH? How you doing, man? I'm glad to see you on here. Let me go ahead and send this out. Apart from the lockdown, dang, y'all are still in lockdown? That's crazy. I did think anybody be in lockdown still, but maybe I just don't pay attention. But that's crazy. Let me see. How's everybody doing tonight? Tell me where you're from. Let me know your name. Let me see who's all up on here tonight. Definitely curious of where everybody's at. What's up, XRP Dinar? You said new to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here tonight. Nashville, Tennessee. Awesome. That's what's up. I like that. Crawfish, you said 3 years strong right after 2017, man. Yeah, I feel you. What's up, Astro Dreaming? How we doing? Just trying to get this. Just finished putting out the link. We're gonna check out some good charts today. You said, "What's up, Thomas? How we doing?" Hey, that's what's up, man. Every time I see your name, Thomas, I always see that face next to it, and I always smile. I try not to laugh out loud, but every time I see your name, I see that face next to it, and it's funny to me because there was a game because I used to be a gamer, and I used to see that face a lot when I played some games. I was like, man, so it brought back some memories, some good memories. Let me go ahead and pop out this chat. Sweet. All right, chat box is good. You know, I've been trying to get this chat box on the charts, but every time I try to do that, it fails. I don't know why. So we're going to start off with our beautiful XRP. Yeah, we're about to go up tonight, you guys. Hey, you said you're supposed to be working. You said bunk work. I don't blame you. But I feel you, man. Sometimes working sucks. Uh, the last time I worked was last year. I was working for a gym, and I was praying about it, and the Lord told me to make a YouTube channel and to do this, which is funny because I never thought I would do this, but and also to speak His word. So it's interesting how things play out. Dang, it's 11 a.m. Ooh, your day's just started. Goodness, you have a long day ahead of you, my friend. But I will be praying for you, especially after I get off this live stream. I'll put you on my prayer list tonight. What's up, lovely lady? How we doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. But so so I'm the Lord was speaking to me earlier today about something very interesting that He wants me to talk on. I'm not gonna speak on it in depth tonight because I'm going to do something. I'm going to do a video on it. But He gave me a word of people that proclaim to be self-made, and people that are self-made. He was telling me that that they have a form of pride in them when they say and claim to be self-made. What we should be aiming for is to be God-made and not self-made, because self-made is exalting your will and your desires above God's, and being God-made is abiding in His will and listening to His commands and following His commands and His statutes. So the Lord was telling me about being God-made versus self-made today, and I'm going to do a teaching on that and give a word on that too. So you guys better tune in for that one, because I might step on some toes, but God definitely wants me to be real and be upfront about some stuff I've been quiet about. But other than that, I hope you guys are doing good tonight. I hope you guys are blessed tonight. I hope you guys are, enjoying your day-to-day life, and, hopefully you're being patient and you're being vigilant in your holdings on XRP and any other crypto asset that you have. So I appreciate you guys, man, because it's y'all bless me to do this, to even have a chance, to showcase my trading ability, and I have to give God glory for even having me have the ability to even analyze the charts like I do. So I appreciate that, you guys supporting it, and I want to always give God glory and give Him praise, because man, it's been a journey, but my life has been wild. One of these days I'm going to tell you guys my full story. uh, not every single detail, but I'll tell you a lot of it to where you'll see where I came from. Some people that watch my YouTube channel that are friends with me in real life, yeah, they seen my ups and downs. They seen where I came from and all that, and the change. So a lot of people don't know the background, but it's all good. One of these days, I'm gonna tell y'all some interesting stories, especially the juicy ones. What's up, Francisco? How we doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, what's up, Pierce? I see you are taking a break from work tonight. Supposed to be working, but what the hey? I feel you on that. And I remember you asking me on Twitter, "What's up, Samuel? How you doing, brother?" I remember Pierce, you were asking me about the fractal and the Kumo cloud. So I'm gonna show you that right now, because I believe it was XRP Moonshine, or I think that's his name on Twitter. But he was saying that XRP looks strange on the daily chart, and I'm gonna explain what I was telling you guys on Twitter. So I said this fractal level here is resistance, and this Kumo cloud is support. So this is the visual that I was wanting to show you. This is what I was talking about on Twitter. But other than that, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. It is because it's easier to show someone than explain it, because the Ichimoku systems are more of a visual system than than explaining it. You have to see this type of stuff to know what I'm talking about. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into this analysis, because I know that's why most of us are here. You said, yeah, let's call it a break. That's what's up, man. Let's call it. I appreciate you taking the break for me, man. I appreciate that. But so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this analysis, this crypto analysis and forecast of the market today. Starting off with XRP, we got a few on the list today, and I'm gonna just go through them as you know as I go. But looking at the chart, XRP is still in a bullish movement. We do have to get past that 26 cent level, which is why I have it highlighted green. That's going to be the entry for when the market breaks to the upside. And, you know, right now, even though we're underneath the cloud, this is saying that we're bearish because we're underneath the cloud, but the 4 hour time frame is showing promise of us moving to the upside, and it's going to be a long-term move. I'm expecting once we break outside of here that we're going to come up to at least that 27 cent, 28 cent level. So I'll be looking at this price right here, at least a 10% move to the upside on XRP as soon as we break this level here. So I'm going to keep this here on only the daily time frame, and that's what I'm going to stick with for now. But let me show you why I'm going to wait till that 26 cent level. Not only is it a psychological number in trading and on the charts, if you look here at the wick is that's where the wick touched on the last candle. So it barely grazed it and then it dropped down. So it has indecision right here. So now we're on this current daily candle, and we know that XRP likes to move at nighttime. And if we're going to be realistic and honest with ourselves, we know the whole crypto space likes to move at night when everybody's pretty much asleep. It usually moves in like the European time, so we're going to be watching it at night. So I'm expecting some bullish momentum tomorrow morning, or higher prices in the morning. So far, that's what I'm seeing. But that big but about this, it has to get above that 26 cent level, is what I'm saying. Now, coming down to the 4 hour chart, this is why I have this area boxed in. This is the high. As you see, it did touch that 26 cent level and then dipped, and then it came back up. And now we're going to retest it. Now, the reason why we're bullish here and getting even more bullish, and I'm going to take off everything so I can make a point. The cloud is very thick, and it's showing that buyers are entering in the market. The volume of buyers is entering into this market right now. So this is a good sign for XRP. We not only had a bearish cross here, but then we had an immediate bullish cross right afterwards. So this is showing you that price is definitely trying to push to the upside. And if I'm going to draw here, there actually is a ascending triangle here. I'm not going to draw that up because I don't want to dirty up my charts too much. But looking here, price respected here, bounced to the upside, and now we're going to be rallying back to 26 cents. Now it's going to be a do or die point for XRP, whether it's going to break that 26 cents level and to go higher. And if it does, I'm going to have a very long position here. And if we take off the Ichimoku system, we see that we have an inverted triangle here. All right, I mean an inverted triangle. We have a inverted head and shoulders pattern here that's formed. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I see here. Here we go. So get this out the way. We probably actually might reach 30 cents now that I'm looking at this chart. So come here to this level, to that level, to about right in, let's see, right in here, and then come up. So this is what actually it already started. So we're already moving on to the upside. And honestly, I could even draw it like this too. So right in here. And we don't have that yet. So we got to actually draw this in this motion here. So this is what the market is showing us right now. We're actually about to break this level. And that's why I'm getting excited here. XRP is looking very good on the 4 hour chart. Now, if we go to the RCI, and this is going to be why I'm very bullish. The long-term line, our green line, and the medium, which is our purple line, is in the bullish zone. We're above the 0 level. So this is saying that we're in bullish territory. So this is another reason why I'm leaning towards the bulls, taking over this market in the morning. Another thing that I like here that I see, the RCI on the hour time frame is showing that bulls are actually taking over right now. We have the medium trend or medium line just crossing above the zero. So we're now back in bullish territory. And this purple line is actually one of the most important lines in the system here on the RCI. It shows the current market or the current trend. The the green line shows the overall trend, and then the red line is our signal to enter and exit the market. All right. So right now we have some momentum coming into XRP right now. So I'm expecting prices to pump tomorrow. Everybody's getting excited for swell. And so I'm expecting once we break over that 26-cent level, I'm expecting prices to start seeing higher prices. Now looking at the RCI on a daily time frame, we just got bullish just a few days ago on the daily time frame on the medium chart. On the medium line, we just got bullish not too long ago. On the 8th of October is when we crossed above the zero threshold. So we're now back in bullish territory. Even though the main trend on the daily is bearish because we are still underneath the cloud, price is making its way higher. And what we need to see, like I said, price needs to break that 26-cent level. And once that 26-cent level is broken, I'm actually going to put this up to the 30-cent level around here. Yeah, about around here. I'm expecting XRP to come back to 30 cents. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, once we break that 26-cent level, I'm expecting price to move higher. So, I'm going to put a side note here on the daily time frame. And I'm going to bubble this area actually and make this green. Well, what happened? Let me go ahead and redo that. All right. So right in here. So let me go ahead and put a side note for us to come back to later. Actually put it right down here. Okay, so we're good. So XRP price breaks. This fractal will move up higher. So price breaks 26. There we go. 26 cents, and we'll move higher. All right. So this is a key point right now. If we can't break that 26-cent level, then we'll probably start coming back down to like the 25-cent, 1.30 level. But we have to break that 26-cent level very soon. If not, we're going to see prices start to move lower. All right. So let's see. What's up, Anthony? How we doing, man? You said, can we get some TA on quantum? Yeah, sure, we could do that. After I get through the main list today, I'll take a look at quantum. You said I'm so mad by BCH buy order. Did it trigger? Dang, man. What price did you buy in at on BCH? And let's see. Yeah, and Pierce, I appreciate you too, man. I'm just reading what you said. You appreciate me getting to that right away. Yeah, I had to let you know that before we got into it. What's up, Enigma? How we doing, man? Let's see. You said, whoa, pump it and dump it. Well, it is possible for them to pump and dump it, but I don't think they're going to dump. The crypto space is going to dump this year. Bitcoin is actually looking pretty nice on the weekly time frame to go to 14,000 right now. And I'm not a Bitcoin fan, but Bitcoin looks very primed to move to 14,000 right now. But we will see, because we never know what the crypto space is going to do. But I'm leaning towards the crypto market staying up for a while. Let's see. Serious question. What amount of XRP should we roughly aim for? Honestly, it depends on your spending habits. I'm going to be real, because, if you invest a lot, it's going to be good for you, of course. But even if you have a lot of money, are you a good steward of your money? Do you spend a lot? Do you buy a lot of things? So there's so much I could go into that. But, realistically, I'm going to say from having a good amount of XRP, I'll say having between, really depends on the person, but 3,000 to and up if you want to be real, because not a lot of people need a lot of XRP, honestly. Um, and I think XRP will hit numbers that we really don't expect it to hit. Also, I want to say that, if you want to really sit comfortable, 10 to 20K is definitely the best. And anything higher than that, you're just going to sit pretty good. So that's my personal opinion on it. Everything comes down to how you're good at managing your own money at the end of the day. So that's what I'm going to keep, keep that in under wraps for you there. Let's see. So that's my analysis on XRP. Excuse me. I have this going to the upside, especially for the swell event. We'll see what news they announce tomorrow. If Ripple says we're going to become a bank, screw everybody. Everybody better buy XRP right then and there, because that thing's going to go to $100 the same day. But I'm just joking. But I don't know if it depends on the news that they come out with. It's going to also affect the market. So we'll see. Now let's go to Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. All right. You know what sucks? I didn't even get my water ready for today. Dang. So if you guys tuned into my analysis on Bitcoin, I said at this point we'll start moving to the upside. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame to show you guys. So here's where we had our entry on Bitcoin. If y'all remember, and my students should know this because I told them about this trade opportunity to enter in on Bitcoin. But I said to enter in at this green line, and you see it made a 8.5% return. And so I still expect Bitcoin to move higher just because, what the market is showing, especially on the weekly time frame. The only thing that I'm a little, cautious of on the 1 hour time frame is where the price is currently at. We did get a bounce here, but then we moved sideways, then we broke lower. So now, seeing that this thin cloud actually held as support was actually a surprise, because it could have actually busted through here. But now, because we had a bearish cross, and now we could get a potential bullish cross in here. As long as the price does not keep dipping underneath the cloud, we'll be pretty safe to move higher. But now, looking at this market, we need to definitely start bouncing from this point on to the upside. So that's what I'm going to be monitoring for Bitcoin. And the reason why, and I need to show y'all something. The reason why I have this box set up the way I do, I believe it was the weekly charts. Yes, it's the weekly chart. The weekly chart, we're still trading within the range of one candlestick here. And I said to you guys that Bitcoin, is going to, the move right now is going to be detrimental to the move that's going to happen for the, the majority of the crypto space. So I said the mother candle range, once we break outside its range, and actually let me move this out the way, it's distracting. Once we break outside its range, this red box, which is the mother candlestick, once we break outside this range, depending on the direction of the range that it breaks, if we break to the upside, we'll definitely, start moving to 14K, 13K level, and then, probably potentially back to that 20K level. But here's the but though. If we break to the downside of this mother stick candle, look where the prices could head to. Because whenever you get a move like this, price is not a friend of anybody. Price, will deteriorate for Bitcoin. You might see one giant candle to the downside if it breaks below this box here, and that's sitting at 10,220. So we cannot break that level. If not, we're gonna tank. So that is something that I am watching as well within this range of this one candlestick. And this is one of the secret moves that the market makers do. It's called a mother stick candle. I will teach you guys that another day in detail. But whenever you see a mother stick candle, how you trade it, you box in one candle and you trade in that range of the one candle. So we literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles within one candle. So 6 weeks worth of candles equals this one candle here. and we still aren't above it. So we're still in this range. But once we break out that range, the next move is going to be huge, whether it's up or down. And I'm leaning towards the bullish side of this just because the cloud is here, is thick. Chiku span's free to fly. Right back here, Chiku span wasn't free to fly. It hit the cloud here and then dropped to the downside. We're at this level. But now Chiku span's free to break to the upside, which is why I'm leaning more so to the bullish side of this. And even the RCI is very bullish on Bitcoin as well. Let's see the daily chart. Daily chart is also getting back into bullish territory. The purple line or medium line is back in bullish territory, while our long-term trend, the green, is heading back into bullish territory. So we are seeing that, and that's why I'm getting even more excited. But the big but, here we go. Here we go. Looking at the, actually I need to move this out the way. Seeing how we are acting and responding on the 4-hour chart. Bitcoin is actually moving up pretty strongly right now. The cloud is moving pretty strong, and if you see this, you see that the market it did break outside this P wave that I had drawn up. So I am looking for prices to break outside of here and move higher. We may get a little bit more battle here, but I'm pretty sure that the market is going to break through this level. So I'm going to start showing you guys potential targets through the Ichimoku wave theory, and this is why I'm going to lean on this for targets. Let me get rid of this real quick so this could be cleaner. All right, so looking at it, we're going to do the potential N wave to the upside. All right, so looking at this point, let's see, let's judge it from this point on. Actually, no, from this point on here, because this is a new N wave. So yeah, we definitely have to get past this box level up here, but that's fine. I really believe we're going to get through it. But if you see here, these are going to be the potential take profit areas for Bitcoin. The first target would definitely be at the top of the box here, which will be at 11,715. The next level I'll be eyeing is 11,914. Above that will be 11,972. Then getting into the 12K area, so I'll say 12K, 12.100 right here. And then back up here is 12.3K right up here. So that's why I'm looking at the market going. And possibly if we get higher than that, then, awesome. But it'll definitely, equal this move right here. And that's what I'm seeing potentially happening for Bitcoin. And then also the RCI on Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart, we are very much in bullish territory. The long-term and the mid-term trend is both bullish. It's just the 1-hour chart needs to start lining up with the 4-hour to get that move. So we see here on the 1-hour time frame that the medium trend is starting to head up while the long term is heading down. So this is the current market move. So we're going to see prices start to move up, and our signal line is starting to trigger. So we'll see how prices act in the morning as well. So it is interesting. I'm going to stay bullish for now. Just as soon as we get above this level, I'll stay even extremely more bullish. Let's go. So you said, so buy more Bitcoin. Don't buy Bitcoin yet. Buy Bitcoin when it breaks the 11,715 level. That's a signal that I'm going to put out in the Discord group for Xrp, for the everybody that's day trading. What's up, Vendetta? How we doing, man? What's up, Brazil? How we not Brazil, Portugal. How we doing, Portugal? I appreciate you being on here. Hey, you're a sniper. Oh yeah. If I was in the army or in the military or any military force, I'd be a sniper. Zenfin was a perfect snipe, man. That was a beautiful. If y'all were on the live stream yesterday, y'all would have seen that we sniped Zenfin down. I'm gonna go into that soon. What time the yeah, I was actually asking the same question, Enigma. I don't even know when the swell event starts. I had messaged so many people about it, but no one responded. So I even inboxed David Swartz, and I yeah, you know and no answer. When is swell event? But anyway, well, I don't know. When I get that information, I'll definitely let you know ASAP because I'm trying to find out tonight myself. Let's see. What's up, Crypto Nation? How we doing? I think tomorrow, but not sure. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Yeah, the swell event is tomorrow. I just don't know what time tomorrow. Let's see. Let me go ahead and do Ethereum. Ethereum shouldn't take too long. I'm not like a huge fanboy of Ethereum, but anyway, here we go. Ethereum is actually looking good right now. It's still got 29 minutes before this candle closes, and it needs to break this level right here. Let me go daily chart. I don't like that. I don't like the daily chart on here, but it's as long as we get above this level, then I'll be fine. So I don't like that. Um, okay, so this is oh wow, hold on. My tune just changed completely. This 4 hour chart is showing a lot right now. Okay, so let me explain something. Sequence span A is angled up strong, so that's a very strong sign of the market moving higher. Even though the B is flat, that's fine. Uh, we got the Kijinsen starting to gain some momentum on here, so that's angling up, and they're both angling up together. Whenever they angle up together, that's a strong sign for the market to move higher, and they're doing that right now. So I'm expecting Ethereum to at least come up to this level here, at least a 3% increase, almost a 4% increase, but at least back up to this range, and that'll be a strong, trade if anybody is day trading Ethereum right now. And actually, it could actually go higher than this because let me actually show you guys. Let's see, using the wave theory, about right here, here, and here. So these are also our other potential targets. If you look to the left, you could see that price will probably struggle around the $422 range. That is a resistance. So I will be monitoring that, but price definitely needs to get past this level here, this red boxed area. If not, then this will be invalid anyway, but I'm still leaning toward price at least going up at least another 3.97% right here. And then looking here on the 1 hour time frame, price is, struggling a little bit, but I still believe that'll move higher. We have a potential N wave here, and I'll show you guys that. Where is my pattern? Here we go. So from this point to here to right here should give us our N wave right there. And then probably a pullback, and then another wave, and then something like this. But that's what I'm expecting the market to do. We'll see how it responds. So that's what I have for Ethereum. At least they move to the upside at least a good almost 4%. So we'll see how that market responds. Let me check the list of what else I have on here today. Sometimes I forget my list. All right, so looking at Zenfin next. Let's go for it. Let me show you guys what we have here on Zenfin. Zenfin is actually trying to push higher last time I checked. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, let me go down to the 4 hour or in the 1 hour chart. 1 hour first, and then we'll go into the 4 hour. So if y'all remember yesterday live stream, I called the move to the downside. I said price needs to break this level, and then we'll see market move lower. And we sure did get that move to the downside. We at least moved way lower than what I predicted. So I'm actually thankful. So glory to God on that. We dropped at least, how far did we drop for Zenfin? Let me see. We actually moved down at least 5.85%, 2% more than I was thinking. So that's actually really good. So I will take that as a win in my book. And I said around this area, we should start to see buyers start to enter the market. And you see buyers are entering the market. So yes, we are definitely moving back to the upside. And we'll probably get back into this range on Zenfin. I'm bullish for Zenfin. Now as long as we get, go up past this point, then we're good. Let me see the 15 minutes, see what it looks like. So right now we're going to be looking at the 15-minute chart for Zenfin because this is where the move is going to be determined at. So here, we actually have some bullish divergence now that I'm looking at it. Slight bullish divergence. Not a lot, but there's a little bit there. So we do have some divergence here. Price is going. It was flat. This is actually hidden divergence. This is why the market moved up. We are at a resistance right now at this flat cloud level, so that's going to be a battle. I do see the market dipping down a little bit on the 15 before moving higher, but the momentum here, as long as we get above, this cloud and through it, then we'll be good. We see the bullish cloud starting to form here, so that's a good sign for price to also move higher as well. So I'm going to lean to the bullish side and stay bullish on Zenfin for now. The reason why we called that bearish move yesterday was because the shooting star price pushed lower, and you see price is now pushing back to the upside. So now I can move this here, and we could watch price start making its way back to the upside now. So depending on how the market is going to act here, we're going to watch this carefully. If I take this off, let me zoom in closer. Let's see, we had a bullish cross here. We have a bearish cross here. Okay, so it's going to be a battle here. Ooh, excuse me. It's going to be a battle here for Zenfin because we just had a bearish cross here. So what I could see now, if that's a strong, this is actually a medium cross now that I'm looking at it, we could actually still come lower on Zenfin right now that I'm seeing this. So I'm actually going to do this move right here for Zenfin. And you know what? Let's break it down even more. Let's do this. All right, let me show you guys this real quick. I'm going to have to change my tune on that buy because I see something totally new on here. I'm gonna stay bearish right now for one reason, and let me show you this. We can still drop lower here on Zenfin, and that will confirm the bearish market on the daily chart here. So we could still drop lower, so I'm going to have prices dipping down to these lows down here. But first, we definitely have to break through these lows. But this is where price could definitely drop down to on the longer time frame. So I'm going to stay bearish on Zenfin for now. Zenfin is going to probably come down some more from what I'm seeing. So next one. Let me go to the next cryptocurrency. Next one we have on our list is going to be Casino Coin, and then after Casino Coin, we'll take a look at HBAR, and then I'll look at Quantum. Oh, Casino. Nope. Here we go. So, taking a look at Casino Coin, let's go ahead and look at this. Let me see. We are still underneath this cloud, so I'm still bullish on it long term. For Casino Coin, I'm expecting the market to try to start fighting some more like how XRP and Bitcoin did back in the past. This cloud is starting to get weaker, and I said this area is a buying zone. If we look to the left, buyers into this market. So we could still come down in here, and that's probably what I might lean towards. So that I'm going to change this up here. I'm going to say about right in here. I'm going to move this bubble over. Probably in here is where we'll start to see buyers enter this market. But I'm still in the, still set for the bulls to really take over this market. Let me see something here. We never had a bearish. Oh, let me see. Yeah, we did have our bullish TK cross here. Then it went bearish immediately. So yeah, that's what I see. For now, I'm going to say price is going to, let's see. I think it's going to dip down in here and then come up. I'm going to hold that. And let me go down to the 4-hour chart and let me see something. Depending on what we see here. So these were the last times I looked at Casino Coin. From this point, I said a 10% drop. It dropped. It actually dropped lower than I expected. So looking at this market, it looks like it does want to come up a little bit just because the Kumo on here is getting bullish, but the Chiku span on here is very stuck in this price range. So it's kind of hard to dictate what the price is going to do now, only because of Chiku span. So this market's not safe to trade because we could still come down and bounce here and move higher. So the 4-hour chart is not safe as of yet. And let's take it down to the 1-hour chart because it's not clean here. So here on the 1-hour chart, we're looking at a bearish market for sure. So we actually could still come down to these levels in here before moving up higher. So right now, I'm going to lean towards the market dipping lower on a Casino Coin because the trend is very clear and obvious on the 1 hour, and this is why you have to do multiple time frame analysis here. You got Chiku span A coming down, B is slightly angled down, Tenkan-sen is angled down, Kijun-sen is angled down, but it's losing some momentum, so we might see some type of stop here and may consolidate for a bit before another drop. So for this analysis, I'm going to say this right in here. That's not the line that I wanted. Right in here. So if price breaks this level, we will see it, continue to, drop down. So I'm going to call it out right here. Let me move this down to the 1 hour. There we go. So price breaks this line, we will move lower. All right, so this is an important key level, and I'm going to make it even more clean for you guys so y'all can see why it's an important level. If you look to your left right here, boom, we have some invisible support right here. So this is why I'm watching this market carefully. Even if you take off the clouds, let me show you. If you look at the take off the clouds and look at the structure of the market, you could see that right here the market is holds pretty well here. So price needs to definitely breach here to move lower. And then also, let me also move this lower here. And actually, I'm going to circle this level. Another thing here that I do also see is price needs is holding this trend line, holding a trend line here too. So we could easily bounce off this level or decline here. So right now, I'm leaning towards the market moving lower just because this market is pretty weak on the higher time frames. If we look at the 4-hour chart, let's go here. 4-hour chart is sort of bullish, but it's not enough. And then we also got a bearish TK cross right in here too. So that's a medium-sized signal. So I'm still leaning towards price coming down. We go to the daily chart on Casino Coin. We could still easily fall into this level here. We have a hanging man right here, which is why the price drops right now. I'm actually in favor of the market coming down to this level. So I'm actually going to mark that. So let me actually mark that level real quick. So from where we're currently at down to here, so that'll be a negative 12% drop right there that I could see happening. So let's see. All right. So I'm gonna go to the next one, which is HBAR. Let's go ahead and knock HBAR out the way. Let me see what you guys are saying. I haven't chatted with you guys in a minute. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Vendetta, you said I'm waiting for between 0.003 and 0.002. Okay. You think it could hit this target? Yeah, I believe it really can hit that target. It looks very clean for it to hit that target. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just reading y'all's comments, trying to catch up on everything. That's funny, Enigma. I agree. That's actually something I thought about. You said it doesn't say on their website. They probably don't want to announce when it starts, so we don't dump on them. That's funny. All right, Pierce. I hope you have a good night, man. God bless. Let's see. What's up, Crypto Space? Gilmore, why you hate Ripple so much? I definitely want to understand why you hate Ripple so much. Let me see. You said forget what I said about 12. They have multiple time zones. Starts at 3 Eastern. Okay. Man, I never seen someone hates Ripple and XRP so much like you, man. So I want to know your thought process. But anyway, let me go ahead and start off with HBAR TA. So last time we looked at HBAR was a long time ago. Really long time ago. It actually hit all targets, so thank God. Uh, I said the last time I looked at HBAR, I said it needs to break this fractal to go higher, and it certainly did right here. So from where it started up to this point, it hit 1 and 2 take profit levels. So that's actually pretty spot on for this analysis. It went actually higher than what I actually said. So I'll take that, but I can't really claim this, but that's all good. I got the 10%, and glory to God for that, because there's no way I could have gotten that. But let's see how high. It ended up going at least 17%, which is not bad. That's actually a pretty good move, considering that's, what I said. So 7% more than what I said. That's actually great. Looking at this market now, I honestly really don't want to look at this market now because it's too much noise, and I don't like too much noise on the chart. I still am in favor of a bullish market, only because here on the 4-hour chart, we still have this bullish cloud that's still strong. And we also broke out this channel too. So that's a huge sign. I still am leaning towards price moving at least to the 50% level here. So from this point on, I'm going to say this market is going to move at least to this 50-cent level. That's a 50 cent, 50% level right here on the Fibonacci, which will give us a total of 44% increase right there. So that's what I'm going to lean on. Let me get rid of these. Actually, let me move this to just the 1 hour. So yeah, I am leaning toward this move for HBAR long term, because it's looking good. I'm not going to blow smoke. It is looking good. 4-hour chart is looking good on the RCI. The long term trend is bullish. The midterm trend is, it's underneath the 0 level, but it is angled up to be back in bullish territory. So I do see that. The daily is bearish. Actually, it just got bullish here on the medium trend. So that's actually a good sign. And then prices is actually trying to move up. So right here is where you probably would want to buy right here, according to the RCI. Let me show you guys. So right here is where buyers entered the market. And I'm not even looking at the chart chart. I'm looking at just the RCI. Buyers entered in right here. And you see right in here that buyers did enter at this level. So that's very interesting how the RCI shows you how exact the market is. If we go down to the 1 hour chart, I'll show you a more in-depth look at that. So yeah, starting from this point, this is where the buyers start entering the market. It's had a slight pullback, but it wasn't enough to make the market, decline. So you see price did move higher. But I'm still going to lean towards the market going more to the upside. Just right now, it's just going to be a while before it happens. So I'm not going to trade it yet. There's too much noise right now. It's not clean. Nothing is clean here. The only thing that's clean is that the Chiku span is free right now and that price is above the cloud. The only thing that we need left is a bullish TK cross, and that'll give us the real signal. But I don't see it, and that's why I'm going to avoid trading this or calling out an opportunity. It's not clean enough yet. But on the 4 hour chart, we look like we're in juicy territory to move to the upside up to here. So that's what I'm going to be watching. Let's see. What's up, Black Stuntman? How we doing? So yeah, we'll look at algo after we look at quantum, because I did say to Francisco that we're going to look at quantum, and then after that we'll look at algo. All right. Think about buying some quantum just to get some quick profit, but I need your sniper TA first. I got you, man. So it's quantum is QT. Okay, got you. Let me see if I have it on this chart. If I don't, then I'm gonna have to go to, here we go, right here. So last time we looked at quantum, we said it was going to be a bearish move, and it did drop down from here. This was a long time ago we looked at this. Was way back in September. So it did drop, but it didn't drop down 10%. So actually, if you look at it, it kind of really did right here, but I can't count that. I called it back here. So, it did do it, but not when I called it. We got close. We got pretty close, but it did eventually come back down to 10%. So technically, I wasn't wrong. But anyway, let's go. Let's look for a entry for if there is actually an entry anyway. Let's go ahead and look. Starting with the daily. Ooh. Hold on. Give me a moment, because this one's ugly. This one's really bad. Man, this is going to actually be a hard one, because there's a lot of indecision in this market. So when there's a lot of indecision, and this is why I tell you guys it's important to know how to read candles, because if you don't know how to read candles, you'll get cleaned up in the market. There's one time where I was day trading, guys. Oh my God, I lost like $3,000 in like a span of 3 days or 4 days because I was not paying attention to the candles. And I'm like, what happened? And it's silly mistakes like that could cost you, losing big money. But here, right here, there's a lot of indecision. The market does not know what it wants to do. Whenever you see a market that's trading in indecision, you just box that mug. You just box it up, because there's a lot of indecision here. So we have this market boxed up now. Let's take a look at it on the 4 hour chart. So the market is in a obvious range. It's just moving sideways. And actually, we could move this a little bit higher. About right there. Yeah, about right there. Yeah, so about right there. That's where we can move this at. And I don't know why it's so high here. But this is where we can move this at. You see the market's in a obvious range. Chiku span stuck here. This is not a pretty market. Oh my goodness. How we hold on, let me see something. I might be missing something. So I do see an inverted head and shoulders here. So we could get that move to the upside, but it's not looking good just because there's so much noise here. Let me see something, because this is not a pretty market to trade right now. We are above the cloud, so that is a plus, but and we got this bullish cloud. We did get a bullish TK cross down here, but we're in a TK zone right now. So if it crosses bearish right here, that's a weak signal for price to potentially move lower. This is not a pretty chart. Let me go down to the 1 hour. 1 hour is looking weak. You got this bearish cloud forming. And then you got Chiku Span is very free right now. So this is leaning towards the bears for now. Let me see RCI. RCI says it's bearish on the 1 hour. Yeah, I might lean towards that bearish side myself. And then we're getting a bearish TK cross right here, but we're forming a bullish cloud. And then the nope, I'm bearish. I am bearish on this quantum. I have quantum coming back down. At least I wouldn't touch this yet. If you're gonna buy it, I wouldn't touch it. I have this, just looking at what the market's saying based off the cloud and the candles. I have this market moving down at least 2.42%, at least close to this range. If not, I'll probably give it at least 1.98% drop. But I'm gonna go the full move down to this box, the bottom of this box here. This market is looking weak. And if I go to the 5-minute time frame, which I don't usually like to go that far, market is, looking suspect too here. It's definitely showing some weakness. And also, now that I'm seeing something, let me show you this. I'm seeing a rising wedge as well. So yeah, this is a bearish pattern right here. So we break this point, we're coming down. So I'll give you some targets based off the 5-minute time frame. Target 1 and target, let me do this. And this will be a target right here. I'm gonna make it blue because I always make my targets blue. That's just how I do it. There we go. So right in here, this is where I had the market dropping down to, and here as well. So those are my two targets for now. Yeah, I don't see this, surviving. I'll say this, it could come back up here because I'll give you two scenarios. All right, we drop, come here, or we come up here, then we get our drop. So those are the two scenarios that I see. I'm leaning towards this one being a possibility. Whenever you're investing or trading, you have to have at least two to three scenarios, because if you have at least 2 to 3 scenarios, you could trade accordingly because you know what the market's going to do based off your scenario. So you just have to trade accordingly. So the reason why I have this scenario going to the upside, we are at a support here, and you see that price respects here, right in here, price respected here, and these green bubbles is where buyers enter the market at support. So this is a valid support trend line. So we could see, buyers enter here, then move up to the upside, but we also know that sellers entered in right here. So we do know sellers entered in at the top point. So I could see market dipping, or here it's very possible. And I could also see price moving up higher and then testing, then dropping. So I do see that scenario as well. I'm going to lean towards the market coming down though, because it's looking weak. So we might not even come up. And then looking here on the RCI. Looking here on the RCI, everything's pointing down here except for the signal. So yeah, once this gets underneath the 0, this is gonna come up here, then get the real signal to short. So I'm leaning towards quant coming down. Quantum's coming down, my friend. That's what I see. And I didn't even use the cloud on that one really. All right, so that's what I see there. Let's see. I'm gonna look at algo, and then I'll look at algo, and then I'll look at Cardano. All right. I saw your chat. What's up, Kitchen? How we doing, man? Who's ready to get that? How we doing, brother? Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Black Stuntman? Again, how we doing? How we doing? Let's see. So let me look at algo, and then I'll look at Cardano. And Francisco, you're welcome, my friend. So let's take a peek at algo. Last time I looked at algo was a while. So I said here that it needs to break this fractal. It did, but it dipped immediately right afterwards. So, oh man, this is gonna be a tough level. Yeah, this is gonna be a very tough level here on algo. Let me take a look at that daily first, because the daily is gonna say a lot. So we do have a bullish cross here. Huh. You know what? This is going okay. I got it. I got the scenario now. So when I go into thinking mode, I turn into like a computer for a second, and then I get into the analysis. So I do see one thing here that's interesting. We do have a mother stick candle here, so I will keep that in mind, and I'm actually going to keep that in mind. So I will make this visible on the lower charts as well. Now I'm going to move down to the 4-hour. All right. So 4-hour is bullish. It shows that the Chiku span's free. We have all bullish signals, even the cloud right now. But the only problem is we got to get above this zone here now, because it did make a new high here. So we do have to definitely get above this new level now. So that is also going to be a danger spot right now for this market. Actually, I don't want to have that there. I want to put 2 lines instead. So we're going to put it like this. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then we'll put it right here. So we need to get past this red range between 36 cents 432 and 37 cent and 293. So we do need to get above there for this to even go higher. Right now, let's see. I do like the 4-hour chart, because everything is bullish here. This is very bullish, very bullish. Let me see the 1-hour though, because the 1-hour is going to say a lot that we need to. The 1-hour has to line up with the 4-hour. So right now the 1-hour is not lining up with the 4-hour chart, so that is a dangerous sign. So this is what I'm gonna do here, because this is going to be key right now. I would wait for a pullback or a dip. Yeah, that's what I would wait for, because the market is not showing us anything that is. It's not showing us anything good right now as far as the 1-hour time frame. That 4-hour looks good though, but the 1-hour is not showing it, and the 1-hour comes before the 4. So yeah, I'm not liking it too much. So if we take the cloud off, we are following this trend. So we did get a bounce here, but price is stalling right here. As you see, if we put the cloud right back on, we are at a resistance right now, and we are forming a bearish cloud. So I might have to lean towards this market coming down. Let me see one more time frame down. If the 15-minute chart lines up with the 1-hour, then I'm gonna go bearish. But if not, then I'm gonna have to stay neutral on this one. So here, man, this is gonna be a tough one, because we just got bullish here, but this is going up and this is going up as well. So, ooh, this is a tricky one. Okay, you guys, this one's is kind of stumbling. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. So right now here, Time to put my Jimmy Neutron brain on. Let's see. All right, Lord, what we gonna look at here? There, right there, right there. Okay, so this right here, perfect. Even though it did a touch there, but that's fine. It got close anyway, so we'll put it about right. We're gonna go body to body on these candles because the wicks are going to our deception. Okay, so we're gonna do body to body, so about right in here. So if you notice here, every time it touched here, went down, touched here, went down, touched here, went down. Now, since the market's at this point again, this is where we're gonna get our decision. All right. So the market at right now is going to do one or two things. We're either going to break this trend line, come back up to this level, or we're going to break to the downside, come back to this trend line, and then dip underneath the trend line down. So these are the two scenarios that I see right now. I'm not going to claim it yet. This is actually a tough one right now. I'm not going to call this one because this one is looking difficult right now to call. And I don't want to go any lower than the 15 because that'll be ugly cluster. But I'm going to show you why I'm leaning more to the bearish side on this move is because we do have a bearish cross here. We have a bearish cloud forming, and the Chiku span, our white line, is about to cross the Kijun, our blue line, which is showing us bearish momentum. And not only that, what time does this candle close? Actually, this candle just closed. This current candle, this candle just closed right here. So now we're starting off right here. So no, I'm gonna stay bearish right now, just for now. I'm gonna have this market dipping lower, and I'm gonna show you where I have the targets. So these are my targets for a dip. The first reasonable target is that 1-to-1 ratio from this point at least down to here for algo. Yeah, this one was a tough one, but I'm leaning towards the bearish end because there's a lot of signs saying that we're bearish here. 4 hour, even though the 4 hour looks, pretty, decent, we're still having a hard time getting above this level. And you see that the market's getting a little weak here. So that's why I'm going to remain bearish for now. Yeah, this market is not looking too fantastic for algo. Let me see that daily. Yeah, daily is looking weak. And we're still ranging inside that one candle. Ooh, yeah, we're looking weak. Even on the weekly, we had a tremendous drop. So even if you look at it from this perspective here, we had this drop on the weekly all the way down to this level. Then a retest to see if we maintain some resistance at this level. And we're already getting rejected. So this week's candle is going to probably close, like something like this or indecision. And we'll see market probably move lower next week as well. Even though we do have a potential W here, the market's not showing us any strength right now, according to the daily or the 4 hour. 1 hour, let's see. Yeah, I'm 1 hour, I'm bearish. I'm still bearish. So that's what I see for algo. And I appreciate you, Astro, so you're definitely welcome. Did you miss the XRP analysis? Yes, man, that was the first one. For XRP, it has to break the 26 cent level. I actually review really fast, and then we'll jump right into Cardano for mirrors. So let's see. Yeah, so let me show you XRP really quick, just quick. All right. So I said here, price breaks 26 cents, will move higher. That's the only way that price is going to go higher is if we break this 26 cent level. And you see it's ranging right now. So until it breaks outside this 26 cent level, then we'll see prices move higher. If we do manage to get outside that 26 cent level, this is where I have price going to. I have price going back to this 30 cent level. So Until then, I'm going to remain, you know, bearish until we get above 26 cent. Actually, no, I'm still bullish. I take that back. I'm still bullish on XRP. It's just we need to get above that 26 cent level. If not, then we're gonna just move sideways, and that's all we're gonna do for a while. So that's all I have for XRP, and now it's for Cardano. Let's see. Dang, Cardano's actually doing pretty well right now. Let me see. So the last time I looked at Cardano, I said this. I said price needs to break this fractal high to continue higher. And you see price has moved a lot higher. We actually moved up since 17% right there. Well, the highest was 17%. Cardano's actually looking pretty strong that I'm looking at. It's looking stronger than XRP is, honestly, right now, for what I'm looking at. We got everything is bullish here on the 4-hour time frame. Sequence span A's bullish, the Kijun's bullish. The only thing that's not bullish here is that the sequence span B is flat. So if we're gonna go higher, the next point now is to bubble this up. This is our new high that we must break. So I'm actually going to move this to this point now, right here. And I'm going to clone this. And I'm just going to move this one right in here. So this is the new high that we have to get above right now to go higher. All right. So this, I'm going to make this red. It's going to be our entry. This one's actually rather easy to analyze. But if we do get above, I'm going to show you the targets that I see here. Because this one looks really delicious according to what I'm seeing. So if we get above that level, this is the targets according to the Ichimoku wave theory. We'll see price get back to, we have to break that level, of course, but we'll see price get back to the 11 cents level, 12 cent level here, 12 cent and 302, and then up here at 12 cents 784. So these are targets that I'm looking at price moving up to. And if it does manage to get to the highest point, that'll be another 16% increase right there. So that's what I see for Cardano. Looking here on the 1-hour chart, let's take a look. Yeah, it's market's in a range, so I wouldn't touch it just yet. It's not ready to trade or invest in yet. The Chiku span, this white line, is telling us don't enter in the market because there's a lot of noise right now. Now, if you're gonna trade this, take off the cloud and you just trade the range from top to bottom, from bottom to top, and you just trade in this range for a ranging market. But if you want a trending market, you don't touch it until it breaks this red line at 11 cents 421. So that's what I do see here. Looking at the RCI, the long-term trend, the overall trend is still bullish. The current market is moving with this purple line. The current market is purple. So we are moving down to support, which you see the price is actually doing now. We just had a bounce here, but we still could move a little bit lower according to this RCI, and then get a bounce to the upside here. So I wouldn't touch it yet. It's not ready, especially for a long-term move. Now, if it breaks beneath here and starts heading down, then that's another story. But let's take a look at the 15. That's as low as I'm going. Nope, still not ready on the 15 yet either. So I'm actually going to stay between the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame, and actually even the daily time frame too. Daily time frame says we still have some potential to still move higher, especially if we break this level. Let's see. If we do manage to go higher, I'm going to go stick with the 4-hour chart and stick with these being our targets. All right. So that's what I have for Cardano. Price has to break this fractal here. If not, then we're just gonna continue to range until this cloud gets thicker, and then buyers will decide if they want to stay in this market or not. So we'll see. We'll probably see the market range if we get back in here. So we'll see what happens in the next few days. All right. All right. So let's see. So that's what I have for Cardano. And Francisco, I'll see you later, man. I hope you enjoy your night. God bless you, bro. I'll catch you in the Discord group. We have a class tomorrow, so be in class tomorrow. Let's see. I'll be praying for you too if you got a cold. And yeah, man, no problem. I appreciate you requesting Cardano to me. And awesome. And class is at 2 p.m. Central Time. All right. Let's see. All right. So if anybody has anything they want me to analyze right now, let me know. I went over quite a few tonight. Give me one more, and then I'm gonna call it a night. One more crypto, and I'm out. Let's see. Any crypto? Anybody? That was my last bit of water, and my mouth is super dry right now. All right, Zill. Okay, perfect. All right, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that last, and we're done for the night. Let's see. Let's see. Here it is. This. When's the last time I looked at this one? Well, what am I doing here? Yeah, what was I doing on this chart? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I remember why I said that's gonna happen. Okay, because I was looking at the longer. I said, okay, now I remember. Okay, so yeah, we're still stuck in this range. Wow, this market's slow. Okay, so the last time I looked at this, it was down in here, and the market ended up moving lower. And then the reason why I said market's gonna, and it actually started moving higher from this point on. So I'm still gonna remain the same right now on this market. Right now, I'm just gonna move it up to here. Dang, that's a 50% return. Dang. Yeah, I'm still going to lean towards the bulls market, but let me be more clear on what I mean here, because there's a lot that I see on this market that's really good, and there's some things that I see that's not so good. All right, so actually, let's do this. This is actually gonna be the easiest one. All right, so you see this box here. This is actually easy. I'm gonna make this super easy. Why? All right, so this red box, super easy, super simple move to the upside if we break outside this red zone. I'm gonna explain why, and then it'll make sense. And this is a fractal area, a fractal zone. All right, so this is a simple one. I'm gonna explain why it needs to break this level. Now, two things. You see that the cloud is starting to get thin right here. You see it was thick, 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 thin, 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 super thin. All right, so whenever you see the cloud starting to get thin, that means bulls are starting to enter this market, which is a good sign for ZIL going up. So it's not 100% ready yet, but it is getting to the point where price does want to move higher, like I said, to these higher prices up here. And I'll explain the case for that in a second too. So the reason why price must break this red zone to move higher, we obviously have a fractal here. We have a lot of resistance. This flat part of the cloud that you see, whenever you see there's flat areas in the cloud, that means there's support. I mean, there's support or resistance there. We have resistance because it's above the price. We are at this fractal level too. So price needs to break this whole zone to move higher because we have two fractals in this area. And once we see a bullish cloud start to form, that'll be a good sign. We have a bullish cross down here Price needs to break above the cloud to be bullish for one. So we only have one bullish confirmation. Actually, we have two bullish confirmations. We have the TK bullish TK cross, and then we have Chiku span above the price and above the Kijun. So that's two confirmations. We need a third confirmation. Price needs to be above the cloud, and the fourth one would be a bullish cloud starting to form. So that's what needs to happen in order for price to move higher. That's why I said we must break this red zone. Another thing, the reason why I have price doing this, it's a rally, and then a base, which is accumulation or distribution. I'm leaning towards accumulation, but once price accumulates here, we'll see the next impulsive move to the upside up here. So that's why I'm leaning towards a bullish market right now. Now let's go to the 4 hour. Let's really confirm and see what's going on here. I could take this off now. Let's see. We are in an ugly range. So you see that we are making a, what's it called? We are making a ascending triangle. So if I put a line right here, it's ascending triangle. So, or a P wave. So we do have that going on the 1 hour time frame. Oh, I don't even want to look at this. This is looking bad on the 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, it's a little bit scary only because right here we have a bearish candle. A bearish cloud forming, and price is very Chiku span is very free right here, and right here it's bearish for. Let me see that 4 hour. 4 hours actually getting weak right here. So let me see 1 hour. So I might have to change my tune right now because that 1 hour is very important. All right, so 1 hour. You know what? I'm going to do this. I just realized there's a pattern here that almost slipped my eye for a second. Let me do this too. There we go. I just had a eureka moment. I don't know what that is. What is this? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just had a eureka moment. I'm going to lean towards the bears for the short term actually come down here, because this 1 hour is saying a lot that I almost missed. If I had not looked at this chart, I would have missed it. But I have this market moving lower, and then once we go lower, then we'll see that move to the upside from this point. So I'm actually going to keep this off for a second. Let me move down. Yeah, there we go. Right there. So after this drop, we'll see a move to the upside, or a potential move to the upside. I'm still bullish overall because the 4 hour, because the daily, but according to the lower time frames, it's not adding up. The weekly is very bullish, but it's not adding up right now. It's not adding up to where the price could freely move. But I am very bullish on ZIL, or Zilla, or whatever you want to call it. But this is my final analysis. A small drop to the downside, but overall we're bullish. Very bullish, especially on the weekly chart. All right, so that's where I'm going to end for tonight. If you guys want me to analyze anything, message me on Twitter, and I'll put it on the list. And then after I put it on the list, I'll analyze it the next live stream. So I'm going to end with this one, and then we'll go with another one another day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this technical analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed the word of God earlier too. I'm going to go into detail on that word too, on being God-made versus being self-made. There's a difference. And I would rather be God-made than self-made. But you guys, I know a lot of people conform to the world, so everybody has their own way of thinking. But I will go into detail why it's better to be God-made than self-made, all right? That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Stay tuned for the next one. I will see you guys when I see you guys. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to have a live stream on Friday. I'm going to be babysitting. So we will be doing If I do manage to do a live stream on Friday, I'll let you guys know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream once again. God bless you guys. Stay tuned for the next one, and I hope to see you next time. All right, and peace.